Hello friends, have you heard a story that is named The Unusual Solution? This is a very interesting story. It is taken from a book, a treasury of tales from the Kathasaritasagar. What is Kathasaritasagar? Well, I'll tell you in our channel Ammu&You, where I'm Ammu and I'm here again like every single time to narrate lovely stories to you. So, Kathasaritasagar, Katha means stories, Sarita means a river, a stream, and Sagar means ocean. So, an ocean of flowing stories. So, this has been collected over ages, all these stories in this Kathasaritasagar, and these stories have been retold by Jayashree Bhat. Now, the story today that I want to tell you is The Unusual Solution. Now, every problem has a solution. All of you know that. Now, what is this unusual solution that Jayashree is trying to tell you through this story? Well, once upon a time, there was a kingdom that was full of date palm trees. What is date palm? Date palm is khajur. You call it khajur in Hindi. The dates were so sweet that all the neighbouring kingdoms also clamored to buy them. And a year's crop would be sold in just hours. No one could grow such juicy and sweet dates anywhere else. One year, there was a particularly good harvest. The king called his ministers and said, "Get the workers to start picking the fruit early this year. We must have lakhs and lakhs and lakhs of kilos of dates to sell, and that will all go to the treasury of the kingdom." The king was delighted at this idea of his, and so he had called his ministers to get this idea executed, that no dates should be wasted and there should be no time lapse. So all the dates should be picked up quickly and they would be sold like every year in just a few hours. Soon the workers began harvesting the fruit. It was hard work. Shimming up the tree with a pouch, collecting the dates and climbing down slowly to make sure the dates did not get crushed. Have you seen palm date trees? They are tall trees like coconut trees and they have a very rough trunk. So climbing that tree is a skill. So the workers would need to climb up. They would take a pouch to pick up those dates and fill in the pouch and then slowly climb down so that the dates in that pouch would not get crushed and spoiled. Suddenly, a worker said, "Look, one of the trees has fallen." Sure enough, a tree laden with dates had tumbled down by itself. Maybe it was an old tree. No one knew the reason. "It's so easy to pluck the dates from this tree. No climbing," said one of them, quickly filling the bag, because climbing the tree and getting down was a big time-taking task. So, when this worker ran to that fallen tree, he saw that how easily he could pick up all the dates in no time. "Wait, that gives me an idea. Why don't we cut down all the trees and collect the fruits? Once we are done, we can erect them again and they will grow right back. Seeing all the work done so fast, the king will be so happy and we will get rewards," said another worker. Children, are you hearing the story? A worker suggesting to gather the fruits fast, they could cut all the trees and then after gathering the fruits, make them stand erect. "What a great idea," the rest of the workers exclaimed. And off they all went to fetch axes. Within a week, they had chopped down all the trees and collected all the dates. The king was very pleased when he heard that the dates had been plucked so quickly, just in a few weeks. So many trees took so long for all the fruits to be picked. And this time, the ministers had gotten the workers to finish off the job so quickly. He was very happy. Calling the head worker, he asked, "So how did you pluck all the dates so fast? Unlike the previous years, what different you did this time?" "Your Majesty," the head worker said proudly, "we realized that it was easier to pluck the dates if the trees were on the ground, so we chopped them all down." Children, "What?" said the king, jumping off his throne. "Don't worry, Your Majesty. We have erected them again, so they will grow back just fine in no time," the head worker said confidently. "Guards, throw these idiots into prison," yelled the king, slapping his forehead. What do you think was wrong with the workers' plan, children? Any of you can think? I am sure you can. And the ones who could not, let me tell you, please. The trees one chopped off, how can they regrow? They're not people or animals that you can just make them stand on their feet. They have roots, and when you cut off those trees, the roots are dead. The roots are that provide water and nourishment from the soil to the trees. With them chopped off, no nourishment, no water, what will happen? The trees will never grow back, they will die. And the king was devastated because all those date palm trees were the kingdom's pride. It was all the neighbor kingdoms' point of jealousy, and his stupid idiot workers, he called them idiot, meaning foolish workers, had chopped the trees down. That is just what happens when we do not use our brains. I hope, children, none of you, use a solution finding thing mindlessly. You think about the whole problem and try to find a solution, right? Always do that. How did you like this unusual solution? Write to me and let me know. And also, like, share and subscribe, press the bell icon, and tell about this story to all your friends. I want all your friends and their friends and their friends and their friends to come and join our channel, Ammu&You. Thank you for your time and listening to the story, children. And I will come back soon again with another one. Till then, Ammu says, Tata.